In 2025, astronomers detected something impossible. A comet, not from our solar system, but from somewhere beyond the stars, began leaking water billions of kilometers from the sun. Water. Out there, in the frozen dark, where even sunlight is too weak to melt ice. They called it 3I/Atlas, only the third known interstellar object ever observed by humanity. And what it's doing defies every rule we thought we knew about comets, ice, and the chemistry of deep space. What kind of force could warm a comet so far away? Could it be radioactive decay? Chemical reactions? Or something we've never seen before? For most of human history, comets were omens, bright messengers streaking across the sky. But in 2017, everything changed. That year, a mysterious object entered our solar system from beyond. Its name, Oumuamua, Hawaiian for a messenger from afar arriving first. It moved too fast, too strangely, and too silently. Then, just 2 years later, another visitor arrived, 2I/Borisov, a true interstellar comet. And now we've found a third, 3I/Atlas. Detected by the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System in 2024, its orbit revealed something stunning. It came from outside our solar system, traveling through space for possibly millions of years. But this one is different. While Borisov behaved like a typical comet, shedding gas as it neared the sun, 3I/Atlas was doing something no comet ever should. It was leaking water vapor, even when it was still colder than Pluto. To understand why this is so shocking, you need to understand how comets work. A comet is a frozen relic, a mixture of ice, rock, and dust, left over from the formation of a star system. When they approach their sun, the heat turns ice into vapor, creating the brilliant tail we see from Earth. But 3I/Atlas isn't anywhere near a star. It's moving through the deep cold of interstellar space, around 5 times farther from the sun than Jupiter when astronomers saw the vapor signatures. At that distance, temperatures are below -200 degrees Celsius, cold enough that even nitrogen is frozen solid. So, where's the heat coming from? NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center began studying spectral data captured by the Hubble Space Telescope and ground-based observatories. What they found was clear, faint traces of hydroxyl, a molecule produced when sunlight splits water vapor. That means real, detectable water was leaving the comet's surface. But the sun's heat couldn't be responsible. So scientists proposed 2 possibilities. First, chemical reactions. Deep within the comet's ice, compounds like hydrogen peroxide or ammonia hydrates could react, releasing heat and vaporizing nearby water ice. Second, radioactive decay. If 3I/Atlas formed around a younger, more radioactive star, trace isotopes could still be releasing energy today, just enough to warm its core from the inside out. Both theories are extraordinary, and both would mean 3I/Atlas is unlike any comet we've ever studied. Where did it come from? Astronomers simulated its trajectory backward, and found that 3I/Atlas entered the solar system from a direction near the constellation Cassiopeia. Its velocity, over 58 to 60 kilometers per second relative to the sun. That speed means it's not bound by our gravity. It came from another star, and it will never return. Perhaps it was ejected billions of years ago, when its home star's planets were still forming. Flung into interstellar space by a gravitational dance between gas giants. Now, after untold millennia drifting through the void, it passed close enough to our telescopes for us to glimpse its secret. A frozen traveler, still whispering with vapor. Water, simple, familiar, yet cosmic. It's more than a chemical. It's the foundation for life as we know it. So when scientists detect water outside our solar system, not on a planet, not around a star, but in the emptiness between, it changes everything. It suggests that water is not rare. It may be everywhere. That comets like 3I/Atlas, traveling between stars, could carry water, and maybe even the molecular seeds of life, across the galaxy. If our own oceans were seeded by ancient comets billions of years ago, then perhaps 3I/Atlas is part of a much larger story. A cosmic web of exchange, where water and carbon drift from one system to another, binding worlds together across light years. We've barely begun to understand interstellar visitors. In less than a decade, we've seen 3, and each has rewritten what we thought possible. Oumuamua, the silent traveler. Borisov, the icy messenger. And now 3I/Atlas, the comet that leaks water in the dark. Every one of them defies expectation. And every one reminds us, the universe is not done surprising us. Somewhere out there, beyond our sun's reach, millions more of these frozen wanderers may be drifting. Each one a message from another world, waiting to be read. When we look at 3I/Atlas, we're not just seeing ice or vapor. We're seeing proof that water, the essence of life, travels freely between the stars. And maybe, just maybe, that means life itself is a traveler too. Because the universe isn't empty. It's alive with stories. And we've only just started listening.